some peace. This time I'll let you know we're gonna grow. I'm gonna show you my heart and soul. This time, my love. And I'll find some peace. This time I'll let you know we're gonna grow. I'm gonna show you my heart and soul. This time, my love. I wanna be your man, your lover and your fan. I'm gonna love you true. I wanna be the one you come home to. I'm gonna treat you right. Do you every night, my love.
My internet is actually working this time. So hello and welcome, ENRI'S SHREDDINGTON Showdown. And this time, match between ENRI and FlashoFoSho. Seed 6 against Seed 22. We are heading into the 16 stage, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that is correct. We are already seeing protects from players. Red Zylice with S10 protect, Flasho with S5 protect, Zylice banning S11. Now we are getting into second Zylice ban, and that will be S13, which is non-binarity by Gorokote. That map is not going to be played, and last ban of the match by FlashoFoSho will be S4, which is normal map, codename Foxtrot. And these are the bans. The S5 is being picked by FlashoFoSho instantly, which is I love by Australia and Yamamoto in double time. More of a deck map, so finger control heavy, 263 BPM, 2 minutes and 28 seconds, 10.3 AR. And this map, I don't think I have to introduce anyone into this map. This map is just so iconic. People know it. I love it. Good luck, Zylice, which are fairly soon with the first map of the match. I laugh. Good luck from FlashoFoSho, and we are heading into the map. Zylice actually choosing a hidden modification on top of double time. Completely okay. Will be interesting change of gameplay from Zylice's side. FlashoFoSho can go with better egg, but it's only first few nodes, so they should not matter as much as this map is 2.5 minutes long. Those misses might matter in score V2, but this is based on hack, and now FlashoFoSho is leading by a whole 6%, getting even more there. So FlashoFoSho currently in lead, and that lead is fairly nice for now. 3%, 4% for FlashoFoSho getting into the hard part. Are some misses, some egg drops from FlashoFoSho. Zylice holding a lot of egg actually, but FlashoFoSho holding the egg as well after those drops. Now, about water into the map. FlashoFoSho still leading by about 2%. It's slowly dropping due to some egg drops, but still fairly nice lead for FlashoFoSho on their pick, approaching half of the map. FlashoFoSho dropping some back there. Zylice gaining undropped that guy, but now dropping on the slow part, which might hurt a bit. But FlashoFoSho with 50 on a slider. There, but FlashoFoSho trades it back, drops some 100s there. The map left, and FlashoFoSho now dropping a lot of accuracy, and it's down to 40-50% difference. Can Zylice come back on this? FlashoFoSho dropping, but Zylice trades that. Now, last quarter of the map, FlashoFoSho with a miss. Zylice dropping ag, trading with those misses. And I don't think it's moving anywhere as of now. FlashoFoSho dropping some ag yet again, but Zylice just trades it. Another 50 from Zylice and a lot of 100s. And there's not much map left. There's still out 1% difference for FlashoFoSho, and this looks like a point for FlashoFoSho unless there's a huge egg drop at the end from them. Oh, there's a shake and unfortunately miss on the slider, but that does not matter as they take the first point against Zylice here, and that's an insane shake from FlashoFoSho, taking the lead by 1%. 1-0 for FlashoFoSho, even though it shows point to Zylice because of the score. The higher seed actually no, lower seed getting the first point match. Pick by Zylice is a nomad map, gate openers, 240 PM, 3 minutes and 15 seconds, AR10, 8.04 stars, so second highest outside of tiebreaker. The highest is higher is S14. And this one is 104. Fairly long, 3 minutes and 15 seconds of rain as well. Will be interesting to see. Players discussing. No, I just went quiet. He's starting off with this S1 gate openers. Let's see how this goes. Zylice now without hidden, changing the strat. Maybe the high AR made him use hidden FlashoFoSho with some drops. The early now 2% act for Zylice, 2% act leads for Zylice, but that's a huge act drop from Zylice, giving the lead to FlashoFoSho, but he trades it back and now Zylice is back to lead. And that's a great start of this map. Not exciting, but now 4% lead for Zylice. Zylice 97, almost 98%. FlashoFoSho 94.5. Zylice with a fairly comfortable lead, about 3% and back on the side, but definitely good change. To the stream-ish stream part, and FlashoFoSho dropping a lot back there, but traded by Zylice, so the lead is not changing, but FlashoFoSho with a huge drop yet again, and another one from FlashoFoSho. Halfway into the map, Zylice is up by 3%. And that's a fairly comfortable lead, if this goes like it's going. Well, now FlashoFoSho dropping a lot of hack again. And this is not looking bright for FlashoFoSho. Zylice is definitely leading by a lot here. 4%, 3%, 3.5%. The number here, but FlashoFoSho with another massive X drop, giving Zylice even more space for error. Yet this is just looking like a point for Zylice to me. Unless there's a whole crumble down for Zylice. I don't think there's any chance for FlashoFoSho to come back on this one. As we get to the last stream part, Zylice holding a massive back lead here. And I don't think there's any chance for FlashoFoSho to take this point back to his side, so this will definitely go towards Zylice and the score will be 1-1. We are back to even with this S1 pick from Zylice. Great play from Zylice indeed. Definitely booked with the AC here, 97.3% against 93.2% on FlashoFoSho. More than 4% AC difference in advantage of Zylice. But now it's time for FlashoFoSho to pick again. It. See what they decide on the second pick. S6 is the voice, and that's through DJ Mac. Double time. Drop. X Nathan's insane. 255 BPM 309 is the length. And we are going into another tech pick with double time that worked out for FlashoNyla. So it's definitely good with this one. Apparently playing the not updated version of this map, which is a bit questionable. I feel like this map was uploaded like a lot ago, but that does not matter as we get into it. And this and it's actually not liking it. We have some buffers from the beginning, and Zylice, as we have seen before, going with hidden on high AR at 10.5 now. Flasho with no mods, well, double time in, lead by 2% again. Tech picks are working out for them, but we are just starting the map. And not too many actions from Flasho on the other side. It's definitely more of them out there. Snack from Flasho, but traded by Zylice. Actually, a lot of actions from Flasho. Making it fairly close, only 1% difference now. Not even that, it's getting closer and closer as Flasho drops more and more ag, but Zylice drops a ag as well. Flasho trades it, and now the lead is back to Zylice side. Will it stay like that? Third of the map is played. And now about 7.7% lead for Zylice as Flasho drops a lot of hack here. This is not looking bright for them. It's still not the end, only 0.8, 0.9 now. There are some hack drops from Flasho on the slow part, and actually a lot of hack drops from Flasho on the slow part. Zylice, on the other hand, does not drop a single 100. And now is in 1.5% lead or 1.4% lead. For Flasho, this is not looking great for FlashoFoSho. Though as they drop another of ag. Yeah, this is not looking great. 1%, more than 1%, like 1.5 is the lead for Zylice here, and there's about quarter of the map left. There's definitely time for Zylice to drop a lot of ags still, but on this rate I don't think that's going to happen, and this might be the first breakpoint of the match going towards Zylice. Unless Zylice drops some ag, but so does Flasho, and on that stream Flasho shakes hard and drops a lot of 100. There's still time, the ag is slowly going towards Flasho, but at this rate it's not going to happen, and Flasho with a chain miss at the end. Zylice as well, but Flasho is shaking like crazy, not being able to hold much of ag, and this score, this point will go towards Zylice, taking the first breakpoint of the match. Actually, Flasho with a lower miscount, but that did not help them. But much as they have a lot more 50s and 11 more 100s. Oh, yeah, this point is going to Zylice. If Zylice about to peak now, so advantage for Zylice. Still have. Yeah, we're going with S2 after S1 pick, another no-what Carvington Kingdom. Yo, Ibiru is the difficulty 170 BPM, which is the slowest in this map pool. 2 minutes and 44 seconds, and I believe that this is the finger control map, or more control heavy than mapping heavy, especially because of the BPM. We are starting. From what I hear, I have a feeling that that 170 might be a bit misleading here, because that screaming bar did not like 170 at all, so see how it goes. And FlashoFoSho is still shaking a little bit. As of now, they are in a slight lead. Map is fairly long though, so lead might not stay like it is right now, and already Zylice taking the lead with slight egg drops, because we are only at the beginning of the map. Getting into, yeah, this is definitely not 170 whatsoever. FlashoFoSho actually looked like misread, or definitely did not aim that one circle. And with that, the athlete for Zylice only 0.5% going down with slight egg drops. Halfway into the map, both players over 98%, which is kinda good. Zylice dropping more egg, but there is a FlashoFoSho with a row of 100s, which will drop their egg drastically, and now giving a fairly nice 1% egg lead to Zylice, who is holding really strong. Really well. There's some 100s from Zylice, but not enough. Back to where FlashoFoSho is, and other side FlashoFoSho actually trading those 100s, so that will not change anything, and FlashoFoSho actually dropping a lot more 100s than Zylice all throughout the map, giving Zylice really nice lead here. Both players with fairly nice combo. Zylice is actually FCing with 98.7%, which is kinda crazy, but that just shows how confident he is, comfortable he is on this map. And yeah, Zylice will run away with the 98.7% FC over 97.5%. 4 by FlashoFoSho. Both scores are insanely good. That FC doesn't even matter, because yeah, this is based on egg, but Zylice absolutely dominating on this map with that FC. 26 100s over 47 on FlashoFoSho side. That's just insane. Oh, 2 points up, 3-1 is the score. With Flasho going big time. Flasho is taking big S14 it is, which is double time. Wait, this was... Never mind, S13, S15. Not bad, so... Again, that's 246 BPM double time Kobito of the Shining Needle. Little Princess. Extra difficulty with double time, CS4 minutes and 17 seconds of train time. I have a feeling that we might see another hidden play from Zylice on this one. Because of the AR. Four. And the Flasho is asking if HR is allowed on this? The hell? Okay, that's an interesting one. Yeah, this is the highest SR in the map pool. Counting tiebreaker, 8.44. Which is kinda insane for a round of 16, 7.6 star average. But yeah, sure, we'll take it. Off we go, starting off the map as I expected. Zylice with Hidden and Flasho with a massive aggro right from the beginning. Hopefully looking into recovering that because that looked painful. That's only the slow part, the beginning, the map did not even start, but yeah. 8.44 stars is something that should not be underestimated as this map is really difficult, let's say. Especially with double time on top of it, and we are starting with the stream speed part and Zylice is absolutely crushing it. What the hell? 98.13%. Like I believe that he did not drop a single 100 there. On the other side, Flasho with 93.5. Flasho actually not dropping much check either, but as long as Zylice does what he is doing, there's nothing much he can do. What the hell, Zylice? You should just chill out, man. That's not okay. Flasho with a chain miss there, 95%. Oh, that's a huge chain miss from Flasho. Zylice somehow hitting that with barely any X drops. 98, almost 99% act on Zylice now. What is he doing? What the? I don't think there's any chance for Flasho. Cover on this one, even if it did. There's just Zylice. Oh, there he goes. He goes to FC, but still 98.9% act. How is he doing it? Down to 98.5, down to 98 for free, not hitting the ending as well as he hit the middle part of the map, but that does not matter because Zylice will take this point with a massive 19.25% act. What the hell is that? 5 miss on Zylice side, 16 miss on FlashoFoSho, 16 100s difference, 11 misses and 5 50s. There was nothing to be done from FlashoFoSho because that was a deadly performance from Zylice. What the hell? That's 910,000 on a hidden double time, 8.44 star. What the hell? That's messed up. Now going into S7. Another no-mod slot core is that Zylice obviously picking into the no-mod stuff. FlashoFoSho picking into double time stuff throughout this match. 270 BPM, 8 minutes and 17 seconds. Finger control map. Finger control slash speed map. With AR 9.6. Which is the lowest the map pool. Of 270 BPM, this might be interesting. That should mean that we are starting first. We are starting with the S14. Oh, not S14. S7 normal pick. Zylice. Starting off with some mental buffering. Zylice with normal yet again. Starting with a exact lead of about 2%, but that is just the beginning of the map. FlashoFoSho still can recover from those egg drops, but will need Zylice to drop some, and they are trading this now. Actually, Zylice dropping a bit more, but now traded by FlashoFoSho. They are definitely just trading right now. So that will not give FlashoFoSho the lead back. It will move the lead more towards Zylice, even though, yeah, there's Zylice, both players on 8 rank. Zylice leading by close to 2%. Getting into the slow part, you don't want to drop egg. The slow part, because that might be painful. The remaining of the map, and FlashoFoSho with a chain miss at the start of the hard part. On the other hand, Zylice not dropping a single 100. There are 3 of those now though. On the slider, but definitely not enough to match FlashoFoSho's drop, so the lead is staying on Zylice side. And it's actually growing slowly. Not really, as they are trading it again, but 2%, almost 2% actually for Zylice now. And about quarter of the map left. Which means that we are going into the last PI, slowly but surely. Zylice with 800, 900 combo again. Just kinda insane, but that doesn't matter as this is all about ag here. And FlashoFoSho, those drops making Zylice lead even bigger balls, but it is going back down as FlashoFoSho is on the lower ag. And recovering ag is a little bit easier. Zylice trading with FlashoFoSho though. I don't think there's much done here unless FlashoFoSho assesses and Zylice drops a lot of ag, and that is not happening as Zylice runs away with another 920k. 98.4% ag, 96.3 on the FlashoFoSho. This will give the 5th point to Zylice, putting him into match point position with 4 chances to do that before tiebreaker. FlashoFoSho going with is the only HR map in the map pool. All of the 235 BPM, 2 minutes and 37 seconds of train time, 7.93 stars. The only HR map in the pool, as I said before. ES 4.6 though, so it's not really as heavy. But we see OD10 and AR10. Or if that's the AR that is enough for Zylice to go hidden or not. Lux in the chat, so you know, no hidden from Zylice, and we are going into the map, only HR in the map pool. I'm saying this for the 3rd time. So let's go. FlashoFoSho with a act drop from the beginning, but Zylice trades it. He trades it more and he should, and now FlashoFoSho with a fairly nice lead going down instantly on that stream part, but Zylice trades it. So it's back to FlashoFoSho by about 3%. Actually even more with Zylice dropping a lot of ag on those streams. It's slightly unexpected. I did not expect that kind of ag drop from Zylice. FlashoFoSho holding 98%, Zylice going up from 95%. Now this is a fairly nice lead for FlashoFoSho. Going water in into the map. Zylice with a miss, but that's a huge ag drop from FlashoFoSho. Quick slide advantage there, but Zylice trades it, so FlashoFoSho is still in the lead by only, but it's only by 1% now. Another ag lead, and now this is a position where Zylice can do something about it. Sure might. Again, this match right here, right now, half of the map left. FlashoFoSho with a misses. An effect drops though. Down to Zylice ag. There's a miss from FlashoFoSho, but so does Zylice. And oh, FlashoFoSho with another chain miss. That drops the ag drastically down to 0.4% difference. And now this is the dangerous position for FlashoFoSho, as Zylice is on the breakpoint and there's still 1/3 of the map left. Not that much of an ag difference. 0.4, 0.3. Actually different 0.5 by Zylice drops, but FlashoFoSho trades it. Oh, FlashoFoSho with a miss on the slow part, and now Zylice with a huge chain miss on the streams though. FlashoFoSho holding, just don't shake. FlashoFoSho with a huge chain miss. And the ag difference is 0.2. Who will take the point? Will Zylice hold the ag? Will FlashoFoSho drop enough for Zylice to come back? Or will FlashoFoSho remain? Will FlashoFoSho hold the ag? Will FlashoFoSho get their 2nd point and maybe delay this match by a little bit? Both of the players assess the streams. Is with only 100 on the last stream, and FlashoFoSho will take this point by 0.3% lead. That's really close. That's another point to FlashoFoSho. 2nd one on their side, 5-2 the score, and there's still hope on FlashoFoSho's side. But it's not big, as Zylice is the next one to pick. We are having information that we pick all the non-DTs. And I have a feeling that most of it was Zylice. Actually, all of them was Zylice outside of that HR. Stan is the next pick. Utage va Eleni. SHD. Solo def. Iosis. Map by DJ Pop, so you know that this will be interesting and fun to watch. 7.8 stars, 255 BPM. 2 minutes of drain time. On double time. And it is definitely a banger. And last but question is, will this be last map of the match, or will we see miracle happen from FlashoFoSho? The one-sided. You were hoping for going for FlashoFoSho, maybe like come back, but that might not really happen here. As we get into the map, Zylice with just double time on this one. FlashoFoSho with just double time, and oh god, this will be interesting. FlashoFoSho with a huge egg drop right from the beginning, going down 3% against Zylice. It's just the beginning. This map has 2 minutes, so there's plenty of space left for Zylice to draw back. FlashoFoSho to hold, but it will definitely not be simple to recover with Zylice leading by a bit. Not dropping much as well. Going into slower part of the map. But there are still some streams, and FlashoFoSho is the only one dropping egg. Zylice dropping on the slower part of the slow part. The hell is slow part? I don't know. But there are 3 100s from Zylice there. But FlashoFoSho 50 on the slider. Dropping a bit more egg than Zylice. And Zylice is still holding about 1.8, 1.6. Over FlashoFoSho now, it's only down to 1. Drop from Zylice. And this might be interesting still. The map is slowly speeding up. Zylice dropping some 100s, but there are misses from FlashoFoSho. Putting it down to 07. Zylice still on FC. That's an 8 rank from FlashoFoSho still. And now the burst part. And FlashoFoSho dropping a lot of tags. Zylice not dropping a single 100. This is not looking bright for FlashoFoSho whatsoever. Going down to 90 to 91%. Zylice remains 97.6. This is the end for FlashoFoSho in the upper bracket. Not the lower bracket though. They are still in the tournament. Just in the lower bracket. As Zylice takes the last point of the match with about 6% egg lead, which is kinda huge. That's an FC from Zylice with 1.1 mil score, 33 100s over 103 on the FlashoFoSho side. Yeah, that's the match. Zylice will take this 6-2 and will continue in the upper bracket. FlashoFoSho will not be out of the tournament just yet, as they will go towards the lower bracket of the tournament. Still not. They will play against the winner of the Flamesteer and Hundur match. Zylice will play against the winner of Chaconi and Ruffus match. That will be it for now. Don't think there are any more matches today, so tomorrow I will Mavasi. Thanks to GB Rush for streaming, and yeah, goodbye. Congrats to Zylice.